Hello, witches, and welcome to the first day of our Yule episodes. Now, as many of you know, we are only doing this on our Patreon, and I decided that we would start off a little slowly, but a little with some of the stuff that you needed to know. I started this this way for our Suin, and I believe our Maybon as well. So we're gonna just go over some correspondences for the year. So we are talking about Yule. It is December 21st. It is also known as the winter solstice. The colors that represent this day are reds, greens, silvers, yellow, golds, whites. That's basically it. Let's see. Some of the deities that can be associated with this date are the Oak King and the Holly King. This is when they have that fight. We talked about it on one of our episodes, so if you want to learn more about that, I would go and check the Holly and the Oak King episode again. The sun god, Demeter, Morden, Ra, Horus, and Apollo. A lot of your sun gods. Again, if you think about it, this day is the shortest day, longest night, but it is also the welcoming in of the sun. It only gets brighter from here, sort of thing, and that's kind of what you will want to go with. Some other gods and goddesses are Balder, Bacchus, Cronus, Sol, Dionysus, the Green Man, Hodor, the Oak King, like I said, specifically the Oak King, because this is when the Oak King comes into power. And some goddesses are Brigid, Baba Yaga, Bafana, Remo, Ceres, Fauna, Gaia. Again, all of those, anything that goes with the sun. You want those warm, sunshiny goddesses for you there. Some animals that are that you can use on your altar and things like that. Representations of are deers, doves, wolves, squirrels, bulls, goats, robins, bears, owls, wolves, that sort of thing. Some of the herbs that can be used this time of year are rosemary, frankincense, sage, holly, mistletoe, myrrh, cinnamon, nutmeg. Think of things you would put even in like a spiced cake. Cedars, any deciduous tree, pine, like I said, cedars before. You can use juniper, anything like that. More herbs, cardamom, any warm feeling herbs, mace, ginger, anything kind of like that for you this time of year. The warming spices, you want to be warm. Also, peppermint is good this time of year. Star anise, saffron, anything like that. Some flowers like holly, Christmas rose, Christmas cactus. Foods associated with this time of year. There's long lists. Nuts, berries, breads, turkey, Christmas turkey, Thanksgiving turkey, that sort of thing. Squashes, butternut squash, anything like that. Apples, fruitcake, cakes, breads, are a big part of this. Yule logs, anything citrusy, kind of brightening, hams, potatoes, and dried fruits are really some really good ones as well. Now, I placed foods and beverages a little bit differently. So this time of year, eggnogs, mulled wines like wassail, spiced ciders, and wassail and mulled wines, because they're kind of different in the way you set it up. You can have wassail that is not alcoholic, and we will have a recipe somewhere in this lineup on Patreon. You can make it on the stove regularly or in a crock pot. It's a really nice, easy thing. Some stones that are good for morganite, garnet, ruby, red tiger's eye, bloodstone, citrines, goldstones, pyrites, emeralds, aventurine. There's a long list. Rose quartz, and onyxes and things like that are wonderful this time of year. Some symbols of this time of year are snowflakes, pine cones, your cauldron, Yule trees, Yule logs, your wreaths. Great for this time of year, especially since you can add the flowers and the herbs and the branches and things to it and make it your own and really put your energies into those sorts of things. Some spells that you can do this time of year: reflection, new beginning spells. It was the witch's new year, and now we're starting into the witch's year. So healing spells, blessings, hearth and home spells are wonderful this time of year. Bringing in the sunshine type of spells are gorgeous as well. Gratitude spells. Again, anything for new wisdom, new growth, things like that are wonderful this time of year. It is one of my favorite holidays. However, I'm a lovely contradiction. I hate the cold. So this is a kind of catch-22 season for me. While I love the cold and things like that, or I hate the cold and things like that, I love this season. So, but that is all I had for you in this first installment of the countdown. I hope to see you in the next countdown, witches. Please support the channel. We couldn't do this without our subscribers. So have a wonderful week, and I hope you have a wonderful first day of your Yule. Bye, witches.